What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Alluring Illuminance. My name is Daryl, and here, still trying to figure out what we do here, but we vibing though. I know that I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I greatly appreciate you. Without further ado, let's get it going, y'all. Now, I just happened to be out on a nature trail walk today. I'm trying to get back more out in the nature. I have personally for the longest time been making excuses for myself as to why I can't get out and do things, and haven't been making time or even trying to make the effort to make time for myself. And now that I am, I realize how much I missed it and how much I enjoy it. Just the calming, it's healing in a way. Nature is very healing. Some of you may know that, some of you may not know that, but nature is just so healing. Like, there are no leaves on any of these trees, but like just walking through slowly and observing what's all around you, it's just something like so calming and just so beautiful about it all. You might not be able to see me. I'll turn the camera this way so the sunlight's not in your face. I was walking through this nature trail and I was talking to myself. And before you look at look at a video crazy like, you were talking to yourself. Yes, I talked to myself. This is actually something I wanted to talk about, so this is actually perfect. Yes, I talk to myself. I talk to myself quite often, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. I truly feel like everybody should talk to themselves more often. Everybody's always looked at people for being crazy if they talk to themselves. Now, there's literally nothing wrong with it. Let me go sit down over here and just give y'all a little talk real quick about talking to yourself. Now, why do I say there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself? Well, long story short, it boils down to self-love. I love the crap out of myself. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I love everything about myself. There's so much about me to love, and I'm not bragging, I'm just speaking my truth. There's so much about you to love about yourself. There really is. You just got to see those things. I've got a bug on my camera. What's good? How you doing? Hope you're having a good time in life. Anyway, yeah, no, it's all about self-love. If you love yourself, this bug's tuning in to hear this too. Like, yeah, learn to love yourself too, little mans. Or little females. You got this. I believe in you. There's nothing wrong with it. You gotta, once you learn to love yourself, because at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy your own company, you're never gonna be comfortable being alone by yourself. And sometimes that's just the best thing to do for yourself, is just to be alone. You don't always have to be alone, but you should always know how to be alone. You really should, because at the end of the day, if you can't depend on anybody else, you should always be able to depend on yourself. And if you're talking to yourself, if you love yourself, if you have no issues with yourself, once upon a time I had confidence issues. I'm not gonna lie, y'all have probably heard me talk about it in quite a few videos. I have had confidence issues in the past, but now, like, they're behind me. I'm bigger than that, I'm better than that, and I've grown a lot more than I ever thought I would. And yes, I talk to myself quite often. I might fumble over my words from time to time, but I get my point across to myself. It's all right. But yeah, no, learn to love yourself, talk to yourself. Sometimes we give advice to other people, and then like, okay, let me ask you, let me know in the comment section down below. Have you ever given advice to somebody, and then after you give advice to somebody else, you're like, dang, I kind of really needed to hear that myself? Because I know that I have. I do it like quite often, I'm not gonna lie. And it's just something about it. Once I give advice to certain people, it's like my own words ring even louder in my own ears. And it's like, I need to take a note for myself. And so like, when you talk to yourself, eventually, you'll just go into a trance state when you're literally just speaking truth to yourself and telling yourself what you need to do. Like, deep down, we all know what we need to do to get to where we want to go. It's just a fact of like, you got to put actions behind your own words sometimes. And that's the toughest part about it. But once you put that foot in motion, like, it's just going. Just like this talk I'm having right now, like, it's just going. This wasn't even what I really planned to talk about, but I mean, it just happened, and that's okay. Y'all get that point though. The original reason I started to record this video, and I don't even know how deep this conversation is going to go, seeing how in depth I went with that last one, but the original reason I picked up this camera and wanted to record is because I was talking to myself, and I was telling myself that there are goals that I'm setting for myself There are things that I'm trying to learn in life, but I've been getting extremely intimidated by them lately. And then I had to question myself, like, why am I getting intimidated by these things? It seems like so much that I'm trying to like cram inside of my mind. I'm treating it as though I have a test like next week. And it's literally things that I can choose to learn at my own pace, though I'm treating it as though I have a deadline coming up sooner than I think. And just thinking back on it, like, I've completed so many years of school. I'm not in school anymore. Me personally, I have my own views and opinions on school, and I'm going to keep them to myself unless specifically asked. But I'm no longer in school anymore, but yet and still, like, I was once in school. I once studied hard. I passed every single class until I decided let me slow down. I passed every class, A's and B's, had like 1 or 2 F's back in high school, but that's literally because of the teacher was being petty. Not gonna get into that because I'm past that now. I passed every single class, and I made it to the point I got to in school before I decided I just literally didn't want to go anymore. And you know, all that time I've been learning things and studying half the time, passing tests, passing quizzes, learning different materials, whether or not it's stuck in my head or not, memorizing in a bunch of different situations. I swear, y'all, like, I passed an entire class just by memorizing the answers to the test. I finessed that class. If y'all want to hear about how I did that in a history class of mine in college, didn't pay attention to none of the classes, showed up like 15 minutes left in school every single day just to sign my name on a roll and still passed it with like an A or B. I finessed school. I ain't gonna lie. I was not gonna pay for a class and then fail it. That's just not what I was about to do, because I work smarter, not harder. Not sorry. Anyway, I want you all to know that no dream is too big. No matter how many people might talk down on your dream, whatever you want to do with your life, it is literally your life to live. Dream whatever you want to dream. Set goals for yourself. Speak it into existence. Take actions to get there. It's as simple as that. You know, each and every person brings something different to the table. I was going to wait to say this and get this off my chest, but you know what? At the end of the day, why wait? You know, if I've been wanting to say it for a long time, why wait? Everybody brings something different to the table. And there's nothing wrong with working jobs. There's nothing wrong with, you know, being under people. But at the same time, if you all remember my last video, I was telling you, like, know your self-worth. I've never understood how, like, you know, we work like 5 days a week and we get 2 days off for the weekend, and people have somehow just normalized that. I've never understood it. You know, I work a job, I do the same thing, but I've just never understood it. Like, if I'm being completely honest, y'all, like, there are so many people who work under other people. You know, if we really wanted to make a difference in this world, we could. You know, companies can't make money without us. They can't do anything without the workers. You know, I really feel like if people started looking themselves in the mirror and noticing their self-worth, like, we would be able to, like, you know, get these companies to meet us in the middle. Because at the end of the day, what else they gonna do? If they don't have the workers, they don't have any income coming in. And us as the workers, we deserve to live our lives to the fullest as well. And the point that I wanted to make with that is everybody brings something different to the table. We can't get anywhere as a society, as a whole, as a collective, if we're always bringing our things to somebody else's table. It just doesn't work that way. If we're bringing what we have to somebody else's table and we're still not able to use our full potential to the fullest, we're not doing anything for ourselves. And I mean, like I said, like, multiple times, I'm going to reiterate on this. We are worth it. We deserve so much more in this life. We really do. You do. I know I do. And it's just, I don't know what that was. It was either a leaf or a squirrel, but it's gone now. Anyway, yeah, we deserve so much more in life. Or it might have just been the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, saying like, amen to that. That's truth. He's spitting facts right now. Listen a little bit closer. Probably telling me to say it a little bit louder for the people in the back. But I know y'all heard me, and if y'all didn't, y'all could just rewind the video. So it's not really that deep. But no, just being honest with y'all, like, just learn to love yourself. Love yourself. Know that you're worth it. And your life is going to start to change more than you could ever imagine. I said that last video, but I'll say it again because it's true. It is true. I didn't think I was going to be sitting here on this bench right now making a video, but look, I am. It's just how it goes. And also, speaking on that, I really got to slow down with the material because at the same time, I feel like I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about. But at the same time, I know I'm not going to run out of stuff to talk about. I might be talking too fast right now, but that's okay. You can rewind the video and slow it down. Anyway, life is like a river. It's constantly flowing. And the thing is, you know, the current's always going. And no matter how much you struggle against it, no matter how much you try to fight against the current, like, you're going to end up in the same place. Unless you struggle and, like, you know, end up finding some tree branch leading to the side of the river, you know, to try to get out of the river completely, which is basically symbolic of getting hooked on a distraction in life. You know, you never end up fully completing your life purpose, what you're here for, because you get hooked on something else that's not meant to be hooked on, you know. But at the same time, it's your life to live. So if you want to get hooked on something, like, as long as you're safe and not harming anybody else, go for it. Ain't none of my business. But no, just enjoy your life to the fullest. If you really want to find out, like, what all life has in store and what all is truly possible in life, like, just go with the flow. Literally, that's where that phrase came from. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of the river, the flow of the current. Just live in the present moment. Bring yourself to the right here, right now. And I mean, I promise you, like, life is beautiful. It really is. Like, I'm sitting out here on this nature trail right now with all these bare trees, and I'm just like, dang, all these beautiful bare trees. And I know that, like, when it's time for these trees to shine, they gonna be full bloom with leaves. Can't wait. We'll be back. We'll be back. Anyway, I've covered a lot in this video, and I don't know how long it's been, but, you know, I feel like there's been some really good information in here. I'm content with what I've just created. Go out and create something. Whatever you're good at, create something. You know, this is our playground. The world is our playground. Create what you will, literally. Think about that. That's going to go over some of y'all's heads, but I'm going to say it one more time because I really want you to think about what I just said. Create what you will. And that's where I'm going to end the video for today. I ask that you please express how this video made you feel by leaving a like if you liked the video, a dislike if you disliked the video, or nothing at all if you felt nothing at all. Also, feel free to hit the notification bell to stay updated on all my latest PROtent videos whenever I do release them. At least 2 videos a week. And until next time, don't forget to make it your goal to change the world one smile at a time. Let me change hands. Peace out, y'all. Y'all notice the crystals, by the way? Yeah, I'm starting to wrap these things. If any of y'all are interested, like, just let me know. Let me flex my crystals real quick. I got, you know, this one, this one, this one, this one, not this one, and not this one, and not this one. But most of these I wrapped on my own. I'm starting to really enjoy wrapping crystals. So if y'all want to support me, just find some way to contact me until I can make some official way to, you know, get in touch with me about it. But, you know, until next time, y'all don't forget to make it your goal to change the world one smile at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, y'all.